Today is May 16th, 2026, and it is the Sabbath. Technically, it is Saturday, and that's what I want to talk to you about today. As born-again believers, we are not under the sabbatical law. We are not commanded to observe the Sabbath. Now, the Sabbath was instituted. God worked for 6 days, and on the seventh day, He rested from His creation. Later on, the Jewish people rested on the Sabbath. They would go through the book of Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, Deuteronomy. You'll see that it was a very strict thing that they had to perform all the way up until Jesus. According to the book of Hebrews, we are in a new covenant, and according to the book of Hebrews, we are no longer under the Sabbath. Jesus Christ is our Sabbath. Jesus Christ is our rest. But at the same time, we're not commanded to not do anything on Sunday. You know, I grew up a little boy. You know, you didn't do things on Sunday. You didn't work on Sunday. You didn't fish on Sunday. You didn't hunt on Sunday. You didn't do recreational stuff on Sunday. Basically, Sunday was the Sabbath, like in the Old Testament. But we're not under that. Jesus Christ is our Sabbath. We rest in our Sabbath, our Sabbath, which is Jesus, the moment we're born again. Saying that, now, on Sunday, as believers, we can work, we can fish, we can hunt, we can go to the park, we can go to the beach, we can go to the mall, we can sit around the house and do nothing. We can do whatever we want to on Sunday. We are free. We have freedom in Christ. Christ is our Sabbath. Christ is our Sabbath 24/7, not just one day of the week. People say, well, Bobby, that Sabbath was not under the law. It was not initiated under the law, but it eventually became part of the law. And Christians are not under law, but under grace. And I always tell people, if we have to still obey the Sabbath, then we should still be doing animal sacrifice too, because that came before the law. We're not under that either. We are born-again believers. We are not under the law. We are under grace. The book of Hebrews plainly teaches that Jesus is our Sabbath. Now, don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with taking Sunday off. If you don't want to do anything on Sunday, I don't have a problem with the day of rest. You know, there's a lot of them out there that will teach that we're the Antichrist because we're Sunday worshipers. Well, you know what? We're not commanded to worship on Sunday either. Yeah, I know it tells us to not to forsake the gathering of ourselves, but we can do that any day of the week. They did it on Sunday because Jesus rose on Sunday. There's no law behind it saying that that's what we have to do. But anyway, just some of my thoughts on that. So just enjoy your Sabbath rest, which is in Jesus Christ. If you want to take Saturday off, do it. If you want to take Sunday off, do it. If you want to do things on either one of those days, feel free to do it. You have that freedom in Christ. So anyway, y'all like and subscribe. Help me out here. God bless you.